Also, we'd like to point out that we are proud to support the 2019 Special Olympics World Games, March 14th through 21st, right here in Abu Dhabi. Ladies and gentlemen, your judges this evening will be Frankie Spencer, Rodrigo Ribeiro, Bruno Machado, and Vakhtang Sokaj. Your referees when the action begins, Fabricio Montero and Pedro Damasceno. Ladies and gentlemen, one question for you. Are you ready for your first fight of the evening? All right, guys, we haven't been here in a few years. I need to hear more. I want you to make some noise and rock this arena. I said, are you ready for your first fight of the evening? Ladies and gentlemen, your first bout of Abu Dhabi Warriors 5 is 3 5-minute rounds in the lightweight division.
So, Abdul Fattah is preparing for the first fight of the evening for Egypt, Mahmoud Fawaz.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the cage, Mahmoud Fawaz.
Our first competitor in the blue corner, Mahmoud Fawaz. Very good striking skills. Also, some of his fights he finished by submission. Good wrestler. Based in Abu Dhabi. Mahmoud Fawaz.
So Mahmoud has a very large training camp accompanying him. Those guys have about 4 fighters on this fight card. So one of his colleagues might be involved in the fight, the main event. Just figuring it out as Mahmoud as well. So he's been preparing very hard for this fight with Alexandru. He's the more experienced fighter, and he promised to finish by knockout.
And his opponent now, Alexandru Chitoran, a Romanian based in the UAE.
His opponent from the red corner, Alexandru Chitoran.
Here we go.
So Alexandru from Romania, he's being very aggressive all the time. He looks focused and he's not here to play around. I get an opportunity to see him on the backstage in the hotel as well. He is very focused on the fight. He's not talking much. I talked to him before to see what's his mood. He's very focused on this fight. He's not very experienced fighter professionally, but as you know, some of those guys, they have lots of amateur fighters, so amateur fights before, so you never know what happens.
Exactly.
People told me that he has a strong wrestling background. So let's see. So if that's true, he will be able to dictate if the fight takes place on the ground or standing up, and that's a big advantage in the MMA.
Yeah, he represents commanding group here, so we know that he's well supported with most likely his ground game is very accurate and sharp.
Yeah,
so let's see what he's gonna bring today for us.
Yeah, that's the only thing that he asked me to mention, that he's representing Commando Group, and those are the guys from Commando Group, like giving him the best wishes. And we are about to start the first fight of the Abu Dhabi Warriors number 5. That's the comeback of the main fighting promotion in the country. And now back to Cyrus.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, 3 5-minute rounds in the Abu Dhabi Warriors lightweight division. Introducing first, a fighter on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 1.79 meters tall, weighing in at 70.2 kilos. Coming in with a record of 8 wins and 3 defeats. Fighting out of and representing Egypt, Mahmoud Fawaz. And now his opponent, standing across the cage and fighting out of the red corner, standing 1.72 meters tall, weighing in at 71.5 kilos, coming in with a record of 1 win and 0 defeats, fighting out of the UAE by way of Romania. Give it up for the Romanian sensation, Alexandru Chitoran.
So it looks like Alexander has a bigger crown here with us today. Let's see the action going.
All right, and here we go. Kicking things off here for your first bout of Abu Dhabi Warriors number 5. And here we go. We got Leandro Polonio right here on the call here with me. Right out of the gate, you're seeing very, very aggressive action out of Fawaz.
Not intention so far of any takedown. Both athletes just exchanging.
Of course, Chitoran is residing here in the UAE, so he's got some fans out here in the audience by way of Romania.
A good back control there.
I mean, already got the hooks in, backpacking him. And Fawaz is working on the less experienced Chitoran. You're talking about a difference of 10 professional fights here. That is huge.
It is huge. Alexandru, though, is working with some of the top jiu-jitsu athletes here in the UAE right now. But let's see how he will come up with defending that back take, which is a very hard task.
Yeah, to say that there is some good jiu-jitsu players here in the UAE is a big-time understatement. As you can see, working very well on his defense, not giving up the choke yet, although softening him up here is Fawaz.
But I gotta tell you, like, keeping your belly up, it's not the best option to try to defend the choke.
He is just in desperation mode right now is what he's doing. I mean, he has been in that since the first 20 seconds of this fight. And Fawaz is just digging and trying to vice his way underneath that chin.
I go tell him, man, that the choke is getting in. Let's see if Fawaz will be able to just adjust the left arm in order to squeeze it properly.
So you can see he has that body lock on there real tight. Chitoran is not going anywhere anytime soon. You got to appreciate the quick, explosive way that he took the back there early on in the round. I mean, that was incredible.
Yeah, he took the advantage. He took the opportunity of when Alexander lost his balance and landed on his, like, with the hands on the floor. He just took advantage straight away and got the back.
Round 1 in this lightweight battle here, folks. Abu Dhabi Warriors number 5. The Warriors are officially back as we kick things off here in the lightweight division. Wow, you can just see cranking on the body, squeezing on with that body lock. Nowhere to go, but you can see a little bit of blood here.
Yeah, it's
quite a bit of blood actually leaking out.
From the elbows thrown by Mahmoud Fawaz. So he threw like big elbows towards Alexander and got cut.
He is somehow, some way attacking from that position. Chitoran is. You talk about being crafty and just by any means necessary. He knows he can't go anywhere with that body lock on, so he's doing whatever he can to beat up on Fawaz. And look at the blood that is spilling out right now. I mean, it is serious.
But I gotta tell you, it's kind of frustrating to see Mahmoud not driving, because it's all about Mahmoud driving Alexander whatever he wants, you know, in order to get the choke done. But he's just like there and not trying too much to get a better position.
You got to wonder how much that blood is starting to play into it for Fawaz. Over that left eye, it looks like he is leaking quite a bit. Have you ever seen somebody do so much damage from a defensive position like that? I mean, he is just swinging wildly and connecting. Absolutely
not. And it's weird. He might end up like getting away from that back control, which is quite hard.
I mean, is he playing the game like he should right now with the defense, or is there something else you'd like to see him do right now?
He should be sliding towards his left, let's say, to try to get away from the triangle lock, you know. But both of them actually are making mistakes. Like Mahmoud Fawaz could be driving the way he wants to get the choke done, and at the same time, Alexandru should move his hips away sideways to escape. But none of them are doing like the proper thing to escape or to submit.
Well, if this does go into round number 2, which it looks like it just might, of course, there's still plenty of time to get a finish here. If it does go to round number 2, I think Fawaz is going to be in trouble. He's tried so hard to get the finish here. Maybe have blown out his arms a little bit. Not to mention he's bleeding a lot.
I agree with you. Totally agree. He spent a lot of energy on that with the right arm trying to choke, and he couldn't manage to make it happen. And I'll tell you, this is a very awkward situation right now. It's to see a guy from the back kind of gassing out.
Yeah. No, Chitoran, for a guy that only has one professional fight on his record, that's pretty impressive.
Very impressive.
So he survives round number 1. Chitoran, I think, is in a better position than Fawaz is right now. I mean, you look at the damage on Fawaz. Of course, we got our cut man team in there working hard on it. But they have some work to do on that cut. Pretty deep.
Absolutely. So there's the back control at the very beginning.
I mean, just look at him just beating away, man. He was in such a great spot early on in the round. I mean, he had an eternity with that body lock and could not get the finish.
And I'll tell him that for twice, I saw really the arm deep enough to get the choke done. It was just a matter of managing the left arm to get it adjusted, but he couldn't manage to do so.
Yep. Yeah, it may have been a very costly mistake here as we go into round number 2. I mean, I'm very interested to see how Fawaz comes out of this. One thing I am disappointed about is we had such a beautiful, clean mat just like 5 minutes ago. I mean, it was beautiful and white. And it was wonderful, and now it's just all tattered up. And if that's any sign of things to come, it's going to be a very bloody night here in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely.
It's been a few years since Abu Dhabi Warriors took place here in Abu Dhabi. They changed the name of the arena. Things have changed. New fighters are here, but it's that same spirit, the same group behind it. And we are glad to be back on the international MMA scene. Round number 2 coming at you. And as you can see, Chitoran very, very aggressive here. I think he knows, he smells that. Oh, and a beautiful left hand, setting up some serious ground and pounds. This could be huge. Oh, Fawaz is in big trouble, Leandro.
He cannot, he's not defending himself at all, so it's just a matter of keep on hitting and get the fight. But
it's like he was biding his time while he was defending that choke, saving up all this energy, and he has exploded on Mahmoud Fawaz.
That's it.
And that's it. We got a tap out. That arm is in serious pain. And what a win for Alexandru Chitoran as he picks up pro win number 2 in his career. And the fans here in UAE are showing him a whole lot of love.
Beautiful, beautiful. And as you said, it cost him a lot not to finish the fight.
Oh, yeah.
With that beautiful back control he had. He had a fight on his hand and just let it slip.
Let's take a look at that replay, man. That left hook was on the money. Right there, you're seeing a taste of what Chitoran's all about, and I can't wait till the next Abu Dhabi Warriors till we can see him back in action. That dude is serious.
Definitely. So there, the Americana setup. Nicely done. Got his time to correct the grip.
Still in a lot of pain is Mahmoud Fawaz here off camera as we take a look at that replay once again. Take a look. That setup, beautiful. Doesn't get much better than that.
Absolutely. It looks like training, man. It was absolutely beautiful. Left hook right on time, plus double leg takedown. And here with me now, Caio Siebel. What do you think, Caio? That left hook plus double leg was so precise that most likely he trained that for thousands of times,
yeah,
right?
he repeated that over and over again, and he got very, very well timing. Hit the spot, so precision plus timing, like McGregor says. That's a very nice, good combination.
And we're back to our...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Fabricio Montero stops the fight at 35 seconds of round number 2. Your winner by tap out due to Kimura, Alexandru, the Romanian sensation, Chitoran. All right, Alexandru. Let me get a word with you, my friend. Congratulations on that win. Take that mouthpiece out. Take that mouthpiece out. I want to be able to hear from you. So that was just your second professional fight, and you looked incredible. How did you survive that body lock and him taking your back early on in round 1?
Well, I watched his fights. I saw he's doing this technique. So I need to review again the first round. I don't know honestly what happened there. Why I shouldn't be there. In my style is not to be there, but it happened, you know, it's a fight. But anyway, I prepared for this.
Well, that shows your resilience. It shows how you can fight back. And when round 2 came, you absolutely exploded on him. What was going through your mind when you went into round 2?
Well, it took a while to warm up a little. You know, for the first time I was a little cold, and the second round I felt better. And then I saw he got tired. He pulled a lot, and then I didn't feel much. So he was spending his energy. That's why I went for it. I knew he cannot keep cardio anymore.
Well, listen, you are a part of Abu Dhabi Warriors number 5. We are officially back. How does it feel to be the first winner tonight?
Well, I'm happy, and I want to thank first of all to all my team, Commando Group, my family, and I hope everyone is happy for my victory. Thanks a lot to everyone who helped me, all coaches and friends and Jiu-Jitsu guys, Muay Thai, anyone.
Make some noise out here for the Romanian sensation, Alexandru Chitoran.